What are some skinny people problems? You get cold faster than anyone else when swimming, and drunk faster than anyone when partying. Lightweight. Wife says, people keep telling me to eat a cheeseburger or something. Sitting on hard surfaces is torture. Have to put a lot more effort into treading water in a pool. People think that being thin is an open invite to constantly comment on my weight and how much I eat. Okay, I get it, you think I'm so skinny and need to eat more. I'm trying. Easy to abduct. Jeans. Having to get every piece of clothing altered so I look stylish instead of a clueless middle-aged woman who shops in the little girls department. There is a popular pizza place with wrought iron seats outdoors, and I have to carry a cushion with me to eat there like I'm 3 years old. I can't wear women's pants, only juniors, which typically aren't as mature looking as I need. People always advising me on how much and what I should be eating. Eat until you puke and gain like a pound a month. Being called pedo bait because I don't have humongous tits. People always think you have anorexia. People assuming that we don't suffer from body issues because we're skinny. I am both a skinny and quite small man. I have decided it's easier to make my own clothes than try to find new clothes that fit right. Failing through the cracks in your badly made wood floor. People think thin equals healthy. Made recovering from anorexia a bitch. Underwire bras. Even though it is usually made of plastic, the wire under the cups will rub your ribs raw and even leave a bruise if you have it on too long. Luckily, styles are changing and wire-free bras are becoming more commonly sold. Never being able to use the bathroom right after lunch in high school so people wouldn't think I was vomiting. I've always been skinny and can eat whatever I want and not gain weight. People hate that shit, lol. Skinny everywhere else but can't get rid of the belly fat, skeptical. Find clothes that fits without needing it to be adjusted or held up with a belt. I would do anything to have these problems, except diet and exercise. Sunday/Saturday league football teams never buying small shirts. Large, extra league and one medium for the whole squad. Hard to find pants that fit right sometimes when paired with being tall. Bigger folks resent me or treat me like I'm skinny on purpose, BC I'm vain or something. At 5 feet 11 inches and 139 pounds I'm just small. Getting more cold than usual. Fat keeps you warmer when it's cold outside, /. Every single one of my friends can and has picked me up from behind. You're always painfully aware of how easy it would be to kidnap you. Skinny people still get similar health issues if they have a poor, fatty diet. But since they never gain weight, they think it's okay for them to continue eating the poor way they do and not exercise until they start getting issues like pre-diabetes or a fatty liver. I have a couple of friends and family who have always been skinny, and as they get older, they start forming a belly but everything else remains somewhat skinny. But that belly is sticking out because those internal organs, liver, intestines, pancreas, have accumulated so much visceral fat over the years. I gain weight easily so I tend to exercise more consistently throughout the year. But some skinny people I've met pretty much never exercised in their teens or 20s, and now in their 30+ years they're having more serious health issues. When my girlfriend gets really sick, which is rare, it takes her 2 to 3 times as long as me to recover, which I surmise might have something to do with my body fat being 10% higher than hers. If you're unattractive and fat, you can lose weight and there's a decent chance you'll be attractive. If you're unattractive and skinny, well, hungry most of the time. There are times I get furious at night because I haven't got any snacks left and it's pandemic, so shops were closed super early including food deliveries. Man shrugging. Went from 260 to 205. Not skinny, but I've definitely noticed I get colder quicker. I am always cold. My fiancé is skinny, especially waist down. His hip bone stabs me when we fuck. As a male there was always that stigma of being scrawny and weak growing up. Really wrecked my confidence, and high school was brutal. Then again, I think kids are just shit at that age and maybe they latched on to the first thing they saw. Either way, I'm in a better place now. You can't call people fat to their face, but everyone has no problem calling you skinny. Always hungry. Good grief, I could write a book about this. People think it's perfectly okay to comment on your weight or joke about your body. They have zero problem saying you're so skinny. Do you ever eat? But would drop dead if you turned around and said you're so fat. Do you ever stop eating? Or if I say I don't want to eat fast food and that I'd rather eat something healthier, I get hit with no wonder you can't gain weight. But if I said to someone choosing fast food over healthier food, no wonder you can't lose weight, I'd get punched in the face, and you know what? I'd completely deserve it, because comments about someone's body like that are fucked up. I'm 32, 5 feet 3 inches and just 110 pounds, and I've always struggled to put on weight, and it is my biggest insecurity. I'm just a small woman from a family of small people, and there isn't much I can do about it. These people expect you to laugh at their stupid, rude as fuck jokes about your body with them. Not once in my entire life would I ever say something negative about someone's appearance, and I most certainly wouldn't say it in front of a bunch of other people. I can't understand people that have no filter. I'm not talking about children. I've not once had a child say anything but nice things to me, like complimenting my outfit or shoes, but adults? So often I can't even count. I have had countless experiences with skinny shaming throughout my life. I'm an extremely nice, polite person, so I don't understand how on earth people can be so fucking mean. When obese people somehow think you are malnourished or something. I've always been known for being thin, but this blew my mind. When I completed college I was 6'2" and 220 pounds, and my mom was concerned I was sick and not eating because I was too skinny. 6'2", 220 isn't even skinny, it's actually medically overweight. I've since lost 40 pounds and hover around 180. We just have a distorted view of what is actually overweight. Being among the first to be chilled to the bones. Absolutely no weight-based motivation to eat right/exercise. My body aches from my sedentary lifestyle, and I have wild swings of energy from too much sugar and caffeine. Edit. Also, finding long sleeve shirts that fit both your chest and your arms. Weight shaming. No one seems to have a problem calling someone skinny, even though if you called someone that was plus 35% body fat, they'd get extremely offended and their friends would all hate on you. I'm skinny and short. I get to shop in the kids section. Sounds great, but my trousers really don't need PJ Masks or Pete's Dragon emblazoned on the pocket. Gym shoes/trainers? Yeah right, unless you like light up ones. Dating apps? Those places are a wasteland. Luckily I am married. Also being asked where do you put it? Or, I wish I had your metabolism. I'm like you fucking do. Chances are you burn more calories than I do, I just don't snack every 10 minutes. You know what though, it's worth it when carded for age, or seeing people my age and thinking, holy shit they look rough. I'm mistaken for a 12-year-old constantly, which is difficult when you work with the public. I do fit in children's clothes too. Got a nice cardigan from Gap Kids. Strong winds. As a tall skinny American, finding jeans long enough that aren't way too wide. Or even if you find the right size, cut well. It's basically either weirdly baggy or skin tight. Fat people telling you to eat a sandwich. People always comment on how little you eat. They wrap their hands around your wrists or waist and point out how skinny you are. I always find people are very open about pointing out how skinny you are. For me it's an insecurity. But people think because you're not fat it's alright to body shame you or make jokes like, are you sure you can carry that? I'm worried your legs are going to break. Also pants are hard to find the right size because they're either too long or too wide. Trying to find pants that fit without a belt. Next time you go clothes shopping, see if you can find any 30 by 36 pants. I swear they don't exist outside of specialty long and tall shops. Also shorts. Feels like any shorts that are narrow enough are also so small in length they are basically boxers. It's practically impossible to find any shorts that actually reach the knees unless the waistband is made for someone 6x the circumference.